The two too short.
Okay, got it.
The two too short. That's why you close like that. Right. The two, I want a long three. Ah, that's the three I want. Roy Jones three. Look, he throw the shit from back there. You like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, she looking for the jab? No. Hook, you know what I'm saying? So I want the hook like that from out there. That's it. That's it. Leave the gun back there. That's it. Go, 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 go. One. Leave the gun back there. 1, 2, 3. Ah! 1, 2. Man, give me the money. Who won it? Huh? Who won it? Let's go, champ. Say it.
1, 2, 3.
Say it. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. God damn, boy, you're on fire. Look at my hand, on fire. Look at that. Huh? Huh? Look at
I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. That's P2. Yeah, Cal Robeson, the legendary Preme, Supreme McGriff's son. And to be honest with y'all, it's some smoke in the air when it comes to Queens on Queens violence. Because as we all know, Zipwitthedrip, he just did a show with Gerald Prince Miller. You heard? Yeah. Gerald Prince Miller. He just did a show with Cal Robeson, P2. Hey, whatever you want to call him. But was he really working out to handle Zipwitthedrip? Because to keep it real with y'all, they throwing shots like no tomorrow on the internet now. Yeah, P2 was the first one to fire the shots. This can get really nasty because the disrespect already went out the window. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. Boy, how quick 72 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours could change your life. You heard? Because hey, look, shout out to Gerald Prince Miller because after 35 years, he came home. He started his own podcast. Is up and running. His uncle, Supreme McGriff, is still serving a life sentence. And I think they're working on that. You know what I'm saying? So they got things in the works going on. They have a legacy out here that they left behind. And when it comes to the Supreme team, to be honest with you, a lot of people, I mean, Cal has taken over. Hey, I got to call it what it is. P2, he goes by the name of P2, and he's usually on the show with his with his cousin, Gerald Prince Miller. That kind of went away for a while. Gerald Prince Miller kind of backed up after the Jimmy Henchman situation. He recently let him back on the show, but this time he let him on the show with Zipwitthedrip. And things got real interesting, man, because I felt it was a great, incredible build. You heard? Because we all know Zipwitthedrip is now on Netflix. Okay, he's moving around after 20 plus years in the penitentiary. I mean, I commend anybody that's out here making a change, making a difference. But when it comes to Kyle when it comes to P2, he's made a lot of mistakes on the internet. For instance, like when he came at 50 Cent one time, he makes a lot of mistakes that the family doesn't feel like they want their legacy, the Supreme legacy, to actually go that route. And I believe that's why Gerald Prince Miller kind of fell back off him to the point where his own father had to speak out and basically back up off his claims of threats of violence on the internet. Pay attention, because we didn't forget this, y'all.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robinson, I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robinson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family.
Y'all need to keep in mind, this is a man that's serving a life sentence. His father is serving a life sentence. He has a whole lot of other things that he needs to be worried about, but he had to jump on the internet to combat his son's ignorance. Nasty.
I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I would never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut.
So let's keep it real. He's made a great living off, just the foundation of the Supreme team. He's made a good living and met great people. Okay, he's met great people, got in those rooms because of his father's legacy. So at the end of the day, they may not approve of him being on the internet, and they move in silence. He's still living by the same morals and principles. But things take a wild turn, because I gotta keep it real. Zipwitthedrip was just on the show, ladies and gentlemen, with Prince Miller, and I'm wondering, how does Gerald Prince Miller feel about all of this? P2 now coming at Zipwitthedrip. Pay attention, y'all, because he calls Zipwitthedrip out. Pay attention.
Made 6 videos about me for your content. So obviously you can't get mad at this video, because you know what? It's just content. It's just content. He's a fan and an opportunist, right? And his name is Zip, right? We're not going to throw no subliminals. His name is Zip with no drip. First of all, I don't know how your name is.
He's calling Zipwitthedrip a fan, okay? A fan and an opportunist.
Zip with no drip. First of all, I don't know how your name is Zipwitthedrip, because you don't get fly. You got a bald head with a gold tooth in your mouth, and you 52 years old on the couch. You don't get fly, brother. So your name should just be it should be quiet. Your name shouldn't be Zip. It should be quiet, right? Yo, I've thrown this man so many alleys you would think I was playing for the Los Angeles Clippers with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Lob City. I don't really know you outside of New York, for real, for real. Prince just came home. He didn't really know you. I'm like, yo, cuz, let's get homie on the joint.
So he is saying that he threw Zip a lot of alley-oops. This is what he's saying. Okay, he put Zip in certain rooms. I don't know how true that is. I know Zip is on Netflix. He's making moves. He was on Revolt. And I mean, at the end of the day, I know he came from this side. So he's made his moves, ladies and gentlemen.
On this man, so many alleys you would think I was playing for the Los Angeles Clippers with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Lob City. I don't really know you outside of New York, for real, for real. Prince just came home. He didn't really know you. I'm like, yo, cuz, Let's get homie on the joint. You know, last time we did an interview, we went viral. I'm putting all of the stuff that he's done to me up to this point aside because it's content. So I get him to get on the show with my cousin. I told him he's scared of Jimmy. We don't got to go into much of that. Then he said, yo, I do this to niggas. I did that, blah, 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 I did that. All that stupid shit he was saying. I don't care about none of that shit, boy. Ain't nobody ever die. I don't care about none of that. And I tell him that he went and say to Jimmy's face what he said on the show. And he goes off on the...
So let me get this correct. Right? I want to make sure. His cousin, Gerald Prince Miller, okay, He exposed Jimmy Henchman. He put out paperwork saying Jimmy Henchman was a rat. And you telling a man that did 20 years zip with the drip, did 20 plus years in jail, you scared of another man that told? I'm just saying, if your cousin is telling you, here's the paperwork, why do you refuse to understand? See, this is why, let's just let him finish, y'all.
Blah, 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 did that. All that stupid shit he was saying. I don't care about none of that shit, boy. Ain't nobody ever die. I don't care about none of that. And I tell him that he went and say to Jimmy's face what he said on the show. And he goes off on a tangent. And then he makes a...
I just see it as still defending Jimmy Henchman when your cousin is telling you we don't rock with him. I'm trying to get where he's going with this.
Another video to reacting to that. So now this is the third or fourth reaction video that you're making to me and you going in on me again. So now this is the fourth time, bro. But in that video, you didn't mention how you called me and my cousin to edit the video when you was talking about Jimmy. Oh, I live in Brooklyn. Yo, I can't do this. I can't do that. Yo, take that part out. Yo, do this. You calling us. You calling the editor. You calling this person. You calling the person who owned the building where we filmed that. You calling everybody and their mother trying to get us to edit the video. So why you didn't put that in your reaction video?
Oh, snap. So he's saying Zip with the Drip actually went in on Jimmy Henchman and he wanted it scrapped from the final recording. Yeah, hey. See, we're going to learn a lot of secrets because some people are impulsive. They don't know how to sit it out. You understand? Yeah. He's talking about, look, he has a whole video coming out, I guess, that, that he's saying that he's going to promote behind this. So I just wonder, how do Gerald Prince Miller feel about all this? After you had Zip on your show and you built with that man, y'all made it to where like everybody was tuned in. It was a dope show. Two stand-up individuals. That's what I like to hear from, to be honest. P2 is really a square, right? And no disrespect. That man ain't never, he ain't did nothing in the streets. You and Zip with the Drip, people look at it on another level that have done things, that have come home and revived. Hey, Kyle has always been free and living off the Supreme Team's legacy, which may not even look that good because the way he's presenting it to a lot of us, right? But it didn't stop there, y'all, because Zip with the Drip, yeah, he takes disrespect to a whole nother level. Yeah, you been on my... Hey, I'm just saying, y'all, he takes disrespect to a whole nother level. He puts his phone number out. Hey, that's why I didn't mark it out, y'all, because the number's already all over the Instagram. I'm sure Cal changed his number, P2, by now. It's all over the internet. Pay attention.
And an opportunist, right? And his name is Zip, right? We're not going to throw no subliminals. His name is Zip with no drip. First of all, I don't know how your name is Zip with the drip because you don't get fly. You got a bald head.
Hey, yo, Cal Robeson. You been on my... What? You on the internet talking crazy? Cal Robeson? Your mother should have swallowed you. Your father should be ashamed of you.
Your mother should have swallowed you. Your father should have been a... Whoa, hey. It's getting wild, y'all. Let's go.
Your cousin should be ashamed of you. Your uncles and them, they should be ashamed of you. You stupid little... You tried to delete the DM because you know you just was in the DM talking about, oh, yo, I just realized you ain't following me on the internet, blah, blah, blah. You don't remember you said that? You must not remember you text me this right here because you on the internet talking about, oh, I don't know why they call you Zip with the Drip. You don't get fly. But here you go right here on my... Look at you, son.
Hey, it's getting crazy out here. Zip takes it to a whole nother level to where I'm not sure if Kyle's going to take it there. compared to his boxing skills.
You look stupid right now. You look mad stupid right now. I look stupid too for fucking with your little bird ass. But you look stupid right now because here you is on my... That's your phone number. Let's get to that.
I ain't gonna hold you. Let's put up with Zipwitthedrip said, because he said, I would like to apologize to everybody that told me Shorty was a Lizane. Look, look, y'all, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. It's getting wild out here in just a matter of time. Anything can happen. Yeah, I got to call it what it is. Anything can happen. You would think that they cool. Everybody is getting along. Everything looks good. And then out of nowhere, you see how easy that is? You see how easy that anybody could change on you and just like, just for legacy's sake, all right? Just for the sake of supremeteam, Supreme McGriff, and just Gerald Prince Miller all in the same. I just feel like this kid can't control himself. He's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man. And at the end of the day, if this thing comes to be physical, because people are inviting each other to their private party, you've been on mine. And look, y'all let me know down in the comment section how y'all feel about this whole situation. But they was just cool. Everybody was just on the show. Will cooler heads prevail? Would Gerald Prince Miller get involved and tell his cousin to low down, chill out? You hanging around Nas and you doing this? I'm just saying, y'all, this is nasty work all the way around the board. And I don't really feel like he took heed to what his father was saying all this time. You got to stay out the way, my G. But hey, who am I? Look, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Yo, it's your boy E Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Make sure y'all get down in the comment section, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping the video or going live. Is he making the legacy look crazy? I'm just being real. He's around the Nas. He's around all these stars and certain people. But does he make them look wild now? Like, you heard? Does he make the supremeteam name a little salty? You heard? Yeah, he's around the Rick Ross selling jackets and all that. But this is like clown behavior because I'm sure Preme and them wouldn't agree with this. Salute.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robertson.